with your CIGTV News Update. I'm Edlin Ruiz in for Donna Bush. In our top story, the Legislative Assembly's Public Accounts Committee resumes hearing this week. Members of the LA began meeting last week to review the 2014 consolidated financial statements from the Health Services Authority and Cayman Airways. The Health Services Authority was in the chair throughout today's proceedings, which aired live on CIGTV. Today's session re-airs on CIGTV tonight at 8 p.m. The Public Accounts Committee will hear from Cal Board Chairman Philip Rankin tomorrow at 2 p.m. You can also watch that live here on CIGTV. In other news, the Health Services Authority is now offering cost-price Zika testing to members of the public. Anyone who wants to know their status can arrange the test through their doctor. It costs $100 to cover the expense of the test and is cheaper than most private labs. The test remains free for pregnant women who show Zika symptoms, as well as patients suspected to have contracted the virus on island.
Well, we have a new test available at the HSA. It's a test for Zika virus. And this test is available for persons that doesn't really meet the criteria set by WHO and PAHO and the Caribbean Public Health Agency to be tested for Zika virus, meaning patients that doesn't have symptoms, but they still want to be tested. So we are offering now that this patient can have this test done for a fee to cover the cost of the test. I want to make clear that all the patients who meet the criteria to be tested, they will be tested free of charge. And that criteria is all pregnant women with symptoms suggestive of Zika, regardless of their travel history, and also all patients with symptoms suggestive of Zika without a travel history. Yeah, they should attend their primary care physician, either private or at the hospital, and request the test. The main advantage, I will think, is a peace of mind for the person who want to make sure that they don't have the Zika virus. Now, the number of cases that we have confirmed, and this confirmed by lab results, are 5 local cases, 6 imported cases, and 7 clinically diagnosed cases.
Officials remind members of the public that even if test results are negative, persons should still take precautions against being bitten by the Aedes aegypti mosquito, which transmits the virus. In our final story, government schools recently benefited from a donation of books from the private sector. To mark their ongoing reading month, Cayman Bay and the Books and Bookstore recently made a donation to all 15 public primary and secondary schools in Cayman. Education Minister Tara Rivers attended the presentation ceremony at Georgetown Primary School earlier this week. Cayman Bay is celebrating Literacy Month throughout September in partnership with Books and Books and the local nonprofit organization Literacy is for Everyone, also known as LIFE. As always, if you missed today's news update, you can get all the details on our Facebook and YouTube pages. And of course, don't forget to tune into Radio Cayman's For the Record and Talk Today shows. I'm Edlin Ruiz. Thanks for watching and have a good evening.